Good morning and good evening wherever you are. Welcome back to Fruitopia in early autumn. I'm watering the jackfruit again, guys, because it's a scorcher today. Yeah, 30 Celsius in autumn. We're gonna have back-to-back 30 degrees Celsius for 3 days after 3 days of 37 Celsius last week, right? So yeah, this March has been warmer. This March has been warmer than summer. Unreal. And that means more watering for me to do, right? So that's exactly how I start my day. Watering the jackfruit, which, as you can see, is not happy at all because of the hot sun and these hot bricks, right? See how I splash the water onto the brick to create some kind of cooling effect? That only lasts a few minutes though. Yeah, so as you can see, the large leaves are sulking. These new leaves that came about 2 weeks ago, they need to be kept cool with a shade cloth and daily watering. When the temperature is above 25, 26, they need water. The same with the wax jambu. This one is in the shade though because it's like late morning, so it's not sulking. But I'll show you the other wax jambu that's in direct sun, and that one is sulking, so I'm gonna have to give that some water too. Yeah, you have to be on top of this. I mean, you don't have to, but just to keep things looking perfect, right? Ideal. The word is ideal. Look at this wax jambu. This is what happens because we're not getting any rain, right? This is all due to drought. If we were getting rain like Sydney and Brisbane do, we wouldn't be getting these sulky leaves. Look at it. Look at the new leaves sulking. See that? I can't go away for a holiday. I gotta sit here and perk these back up because they need water. It's only because the tree is new, right? It's only been in the ground a couple of months. Once its roots are deep in the ground, like this time next year, I won't have to worry about this. It will take care of itself. Just like this mango. This mango has been here for over a year. It can do with my help, right? It can do with my help, but it can also fend for itself now. Now that the roots are spread out. The roots of that mango have spread out after 15 months. But I still water it. Guys. During a drought, you still have to water a established mango tree. And I've got to water this sook, which is sulking. That's only been in the ground 4 months. So yeah, I've got to keep my my eye on these young ones. So we only have another week of this pampering, this babying, and then once April is here, guys, everything changes. We go from drought and heat to unstoppable rain, April showers, right? And the temperatures plummet from 30 down to 20, and they stay there. They stay at around 20, 22 until winter, right? So you won't have to be doing this once the rains begin in April. No, this is the end. This is the final week of pampering the trees. Been running this on high pressure for 10 minutes and it still hasn't flowed out. Amazing, huh? How dry it gets. It's incredible. And it's stacked with at least 6 inches of mulch, banana mulch. There you go, you can see yourself. The temperature, right? 27. It's going to get to 30 though in about an hour. Okay, there you go. There's the sign. Automated irrigation systems don't know when this happens, right? You have to guess, like estimate, guys. Meaning you lose a lot of water, a lot of runoff. I prefer to be here myself and do it by hand. So now I'm watering the new mangoes here at the front, right? Forget about plant and forget. Guys, I've been doing this since let's see, early January. Every couple of days. Yeah, mangoes getting watered every 2 or 3 days in summer. Can you believe that? For 3 months. I've been doing this for 3 months. We don't have rain. I keep repeating myself. There's no rain here in summer. So if you don't do what I'm doing, you're gonna lose these trees. And if they die, like the Manila mango did, the Carabao, well, it's not my fault. That just ended up being a dud. That was a lemon. I got a lemon. Guys, the Carabao there, that was a lemon. It wasn't my fault. Many of you said it was root rot. You shouldn't water mangoes. You shouldn't water mangoes. That was the advice. Wrong. Totally wrong. You must water mangoes in a drought. In a drought, not when it's raining 200 millimeters of rain, 10 inches of rain every week or every month. I'm not in that kind of climate, guys. Think of California or Arizona and you'll understand where I am. So this little pipsqueak here, this little mango, it's getting, I don't know how many gallons of water, but I have the hose running for 10 minutes on high for a little baby mango. Can you believe that? At least twice a week in summer, only in summer, no other time. Guys, otherwise we're gonna lose this little pipsqueak. That's how it works here. And this advice, by the way, or this reminder, is for any of you here in my sort of climate. This video does not pertain to people in the wet tropics. Look away. You get enough rain as it is. I'm talking to people in Victoria, South Australia, and Tasmania. Only in Australia, right? And anywhere else in the world where it's dry in summer. So I'm gonna do this wax jambu next. The one that's look at it. Look what it's doing. It needs water because the roots are young, right? Young roots. And I'm gonna water this Valencia Pride also. I might give the Kensington Pride a little water too. He's doing great. Oops, it's running off. See, you got to be focused. Can't go chatting with the neighbors, George, or chatting on YouTube, George. Yeah. So it works, guys. Got to be focused. You got to be dedicated. You gotta be on top of it. Okay, I need 2 hands for this. All right, now we're doing the Valencia Pride. Right? This one doesn't need as much water. I don't know why. But it's benefiting from my efforts. Look. See the new growth? See that? That wouldn't be there without me watering. It would be a dead tree. It would be worse than the Manila mango. Now why it's sulking at the top here, I still haven't figured that out. It's been like that since December. Why it's doing this sulk. These are the new leaves, right? The old leaves aren't sulking. They're normal. See these leathery old leaves? They're fine. Oops. It's running off in only 2 minutes. Yeah, this one doesn't need as much water, or the soil is more free draining. All right, we're gonna do the wax jambu next, and I've got a lot of lilies coming up here, which I keep pulling out. This used to be a lily bed full of lilies, right? Those lilies there, those guys, they pop up everywhere. I try to pull them out, but it's a losing battle. They win. They keep coming back. Okay, we're doing the wax jambu now, and you watch how these leaves perk right up after I'm done. It's amazing. After I'm done, not nature. Nature's not going to do anything for me. I have to do this, guys. And instead of making a 3-hour video on this subject, I'm gonna do the same with that mango there, and I'm gonna do the same with that mango over there, right? Anything that's been planted in the recent year, in the last year, geez. This papaya, I'm gonna do it for him, and of course the abiu. Don't forget the abiu. Him, that little sook. Gonna have to do it for him too. I can't just let him go. These are ultra tropical rainforest, non-stop rainfall environment type of trees. The complete opposite of what I have for them, right? I don't have that for them here. So I have to become the rainforest. I have to become the tropical rain shower. I have to do it all for them. I'm the one that has to make this soursop feel like it's in Brazil, not Melbourne, Australia. This is another tropical rainforest tree, the soursop, guanabana. It's not meant to be grown in a desert or in a dry climate. Guys, come on. So I have to replicate the tropical rainforest here in my droughty garden. And why is it so green? Look how green everything is. I don't see anything related to drought, George. What are you talking about? The reason you don't see drought here, guys, is because of my hand. That's why. My hand. Oops, what's this? Wow, look at this baseball-sized white sapote. Whoa, man. Yeah, I didn't go around checking everything today. I woke up at 12 noon. Can you believe it? I woke up at 12 noon because I was up last night till 2. Got a good 10 hours sleep. And we're going to the beach after this video again. What was I saying? Yeah, and the other tree, is that pouring out yet? No. The other tree that I'm going to water, I don't have to. This black sapote, even though it's 6 years old and 2.5 meters high, it still needs water, guys. It still needs to be watered. Yeah, it still needs to be watered. Last year, I ignored it. I didn't water it in summer. And I lost half the leaves and half the branches. They were black. They were, hang on, let me see. Can I find one here? There's always a dead black twig on a black sapote. But it looks like I removed them all. Anyway, it was full of black twigs because of being dry. I thought, oh, it's 5 years old. Oh, it's big enough. No, wrong. You still got to water it in summer because that's the growth period. That's when it grows. So I'm going to water that. I'm going to water the new atemoya, the pink's mammoth, because that was just planted. I'm going to plant this little longan. I'm going to plant this little lychee, right? Who else is going to get watered today? This cherry moya, the Sophia. cherry moya. And maybe this jackfruit too, this little bugger. So I'm gonna go around and, oh, and also that black sapote, that free gift from Dailies. I might water that too. Where is it? That one there. See it? How well it's doing? That one there. Doesn't need it because that's for some reason they gave me an awesome tree. Thank you, Dailies. The free gift was the best tree they ever sent me. That's funny. All right, guys. So you get the idea, right? Yeah. So water. I can't help but tease you guys. Wow. These I never water because they're fully established. They're 10 years old. Not a drop, ever. Yeah, these are the trees you want. My best friend. Mulberry, best friend. Citrus, best friend. White sapote, best friend. Bananas, best friend. Mango, getting there. Best friend after 6-7 years. Guava, best friend. Right? Once these are established, guys, they're awesome. The cherry guava, all the guavas. Gurumichama, champion. Passion fruit, champion. Even though it's had its final, I think it's in its final year 3 or year 4. I don't know. Looks like it's coming back though. It's confusing. It's got all this new lush growth, and then it's got all these dead leaves. So I don't know if it's gonna go another year, one more year. But champion. Of course, plums, apricots, you know, all the stone fruit champions. Needless to say. See, the plum's going to sleep now. Look. Good night. It's a slow process of going to sleep. Takes over a month. So almost no leaves left on the plum. Champion. Super champion. Avocado champion. After you get over the root rot issue. They have to be raised. You have to plant them raised. You can't just put them in the ground like that plum tree there. They don't like being planted deep. They like to be planted raised up. Then they're champions. Only then do they qualify as being champion. And that's it, guys. Custard apple, cherry moya champion, the persimmon champion. Papaya definitely not a champion because it needs a lot of rain. I can't give it rainfall. I tried with a garden hose. It doesn't seem to enjoy the chlorine. Someone said I should get a rain tank. Good idea, but I've run out of room, guys. I can do it. It's doable. There's room. But down back there, I could fit one. You know those slim line tanks up against the wall? Behind that gate. Yeah, it's doable. But I really can't be bothered. It's basically laziness, not money. You know? Not money. It's the I'm lazy, guys. I'm lazy. So that's it. The water's running off from the wax jambu. Look. See that? How it's running away? Oh my gosh, the leaves have already perked up. Oh my gosh, in the time I was talking to you, look. I told you, look. Look. Hang on. Look, perky. 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 This one's almost perky. It's getting there. Getting there. I better turn it off. Yeah, that's it. That's all I needed. 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes of water. I had it on low pressure. And now, I'm going to give it to the Kensington Pride seedling. Hang on. See if I can do it with one hand. Alrighty, let's see how I can do it. Yeah, and put it on high pressure. Oh yeah, let's go. Switches. I need two hands. Yeah, guys, I water my trees. I water the heck out of them. And if they die from root rot, which is very, 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 very unlikely because the soil here is free draining, it's raised. This is raised, right? Very unlikely. If it does happen, oh well. Better to die from root rot than to die from not being watered enough, right? It's better to overwater than underwater in my book. Wow. So the take-home message from this video, guys, is do not take any advice for water requirements on your tropical fruit trees here in Melbourne, Adelaide, Tasmania, from people in the tropics, because their advice is based on a deluge of rainfall in summer. Wrong advice. Thanks but no thanks. So it's just a reminder. Use my advice. I'm the one that's putting to practice, to test real life results, right? Whether they're bad results or good results. So you want to be listening to me, taking advice from someone local, not from someone in Darwin, Cairns, or Brisbane, guys. Not even from someone in Sydney, because Sydney is subtropical. Did you know that? Did you know that Sydney is subtropical? Huh? Yeah. This was my first meal for the day. A white sapote. Bye, guys. Wow, what a way to start the day. He's full of crap. He's all talk. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's what the naysayers will tell you. But guys, these naysayers don't have anything to show you. They're the ones that are all talk and no evidence of what they're talking about. Look, I told you what would happen if I watered the jackfruit. Look, see how it's perked up? Huh? In 10 minutes. That's what happened to the leaves after I watered it. Plant and forget is what they tell you in the tropics. Just plant your tree and forget about it. The rain will take care of it. So guys, there it is. There's the evidence, there's the proof, and that's all you need to know. It's a different tree, just from a little water. Thank you. I rest my case.